just had a thought.
Hi there, Nails Mahoney here, communications coach. I'm about to check out Garth Brooks and Dolly Parton presenting the American Country Music Awards. This was brought to my attention a couple of days ago and I thought, Garth Brooks, I've never seen him ever present anything, so this should be interesting. I know Dolly's a great presenter, but I'm really curious to see how they work individually and together and how their communication style goes over with the crowd. So let's get stuck into this. Garth and Dolly, clip number 1.
Welcome to the 58th Annual Academy of Country Music Award. Gotta love this. Live from the home of the Dallas Cowboys right here at the Star in Frisco, Texas. I am so honored to be here tonight. People, as singers, our paths are lit and paved by the artists who come before us. These musical gods create the foundation for the next generation to stand on.
Has Garth ever presented before? I have no memory of him presenting. I went to see Garth Brooks in Vancouver in the mid-90s. One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, it was incredible. I was working for a country music station in Vancouver, JRFM at the time. And they said, you got to go see Garth because our audience loves Garth. So I went to see him thinking, yeah, I'll go see Garth. Pfft, what an entertainer. But this is a different energy coming off him here. I have a funny feeling he hasn't done this very much. A few clues, first of all, you probably spotted them yourself. The first one I've found is he's walking around kind of aimlessly. And one of the first things you do when you're on stage is you find your space. You find your spot. That's your home. That's where you keep coming back to. And you try not to wander randomly around it too much without any reason. Because it gives the audience the impression that they're not really sure where you're going or what you're doing or where we're meant to be looking. It's why, do you ever see on stage, they'll have like something to lean on. They'll have a pulpit or something to lean on. It's their focus. It's where you keep coming back to, right? Garth seems like he's just swimming around there, not really sure what to do. And also, hand in the pocket. That's the big giveaway. That's probably the one you notice first of all. You put your hand in your pocket, it's just you're not in your zone, you're not comfortable. I don't know what to do with this hand. He literally doesn't know what to do with that. He doesn't know where to put it. So in the pocket it goes. Great speakers use their arms as a prop. They know this is a tool. These are tools and we can express, and we can show, and we can go bum, 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 bum. We can use our hands. So he's not sure what to do here. This is an interesting one just on that regard, if this is his first time, and his eyes are a little shocked. He looks a bit nervous, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at the second clip and see where we go from this one.
How can you not remember the guy that single-handedly saved country music, Randy Travis? People, that's just to name a few. But when you break it down, what makes up the GOAT? Picking, singing, musicianship, awards, all that stuff. That list becomes less than a handful of people. Then you add the last category, time, length of career. People, I'm not so sure that last one doesn't make the king of country music a female. That's right.
Yeah, he literally doffed his cap to Randy Travis physically and emotionally to Randy Travis. That's a nice touch. He's starting to get into it a little bit more now, isn't he? I'm noticing that because he's back to script. He has a format here. I'm guessing someone like Garth is big on prep. I mean, his whole show is prepared, so I presume he's comfortable when he's in a zone where he knows where he's going. At the start there, it didn't seem like he was too sure. Now he stopped moving around as much. He's using his hands better. Have you noticed that? The hands are being used a little better, and his body's relaxed, and he's a little calmer, yeah, the eyes are looking okay. Yeah, better part this to Garth. Well done, Garth. Let's go to the next clip.
That female is in the house tonight, Texas. Give it up for the GOAT, Dolly Parton.
I think somebody needs to come take her back. Okay. Oh, hello, Garth. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm sorry, that was such a bad joke. But I tell you what, I want to thank my friend here in high and low places for saying yes to co-hosting the biggest party of the year.
This is going to be fun. They're fun.
I know. Of course, you do know that this is Garth's very first time ever hosting an award show.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Dolly. That makes perfect sense. It is his first time. All right. Yeah, it kind of looked like it, didn't it? He's not doing a bad job. He's doing a good job. I mean, he's Garth Brooks. Who am I to tell Garth Brooks what to do on stage? Okay, Dolly's amazing, right? She comes in, she's got a prop immediately. The video clips there a little bit. I'm not sure what that is. But she's got a goat, because she's the goat, right? So she's got a prop. I always say to people, make an entrance. When you go on stage or when you're doing something new in front of people, make an entrance. Let them notice you. Make sure that they see you and they kind of go, oh, and you've got their attention immediately. Tony Robbins calls it changing their state, right? If you go clap your hands, it changes people's state. Dolly's changed the state because up till now it's been Garth talking and Garth shouting and Garth moving around, and now here comes Dolly Parton with a goat in a little cart. Okay, yeah, that's going to change your state. And then she rolls into it, and she bigs Garth up as well, and she brings up the crowd up. She's the glue that's holding this together now, right? And you feel confident that she's going to be able to take you forward for the rest of this journey. She's really good. She's really good. I'm curious to see how this continues on now.
A little nervous.
Why? But you know what they say, you never forget your first time. And I'll never forget when Garth arrived on the scene and just changed the game of country music forever.
Oh, you're very sweet.
Yeah, like in a flash,
go.
Garth became one of the biggest stars of all time. Now, I do remember, though, when Garth came along, people were saying that little old me were two of the biggest stars in country music. I'm still milking it,
Wait
the
it.
goat thing and you.
Hit it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think you better,
I think I better
that's why
take it
you're
right
a
here.
co-host, so you're supposed to cover your partner's butt when you're showing too much of it, so go.
I don't know what's going on here. They've good chemistry, right? They obviously know each other really well. They've good chemistry and they like each other. I like the way Garth looks down and I kind of, like, what are you talking about? What's going on here? And then Dolly goes off on this weird rant about, we know what she's going on about. And Garth's like, has this been ad-libbed? This looks like it's an ad-lib. I don't know if Garth even knew what she was going to do, did he? I don't know if Dolly knew what she was going to do, did she? It's interesting. Okay, the one thing I'll take from Dolly though on this is she's still the pro. I mean, look at her arm movements and the way she puts her hand on her hip and she's using each arm to stress points. She knows how to use her body to communicate on stage. Garth's still fumbling around with a jacket, not really sure what to do with himself in a lot of ways. He's back and forth, he's moving around. She's locked in. She's got you. She's got you where she wants you. Or she's got herself where she wants herself, maybe. Let's take the final clip here.
I think I speak for everybody, not only in Texas, but around the world, when we say we will always love you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm proud to be here.
And can I tell you, I think we also speak for the world when we say we're excited to hear this rock star debut of your new song, right?
Oh, I'm
for the
looking
first
forward
time.
to that. And I
It's at
hope
the
you
end of the
like
show
it.
tonight, and I tell you what, I can't wait.
Well, thank you, Garth, and I love you too. You know, in fact, I saw you online telling all those nice people out there that I'm your hall pass. And that's what he said. And that I'm Trisha's hall pass too.
Well, that's good, too, yeah.
Hey, I just had a thought. I know why you're doing that goat thing. I think that stands for Garth Organized a Threesome. I think you did. Oh.
I thought I couldn't love you anymore.
Oh, good comeback, Garth. Good comeback. Where was that going to end? Okay, it's different. Look, she's got your attention, hasn't she? She's got your attention. She's throwing him for sure. I wonder if she's challenging him here, just kind of say, what are you made of, mate? What are you made of? What have you got? I'm going to throw you some weird stuff. What have you got here? Or maybe she's just having fun. Maybe she's at that stage where she just goes, you know what, the hell with it. I'm just going to have fun with this thing. Very interesting to watch the difference of the experienced Dolly as a presenter and Garth doing his first time. He'll get better if he wants to do this again. Of course he will. He'll have a look at this maybe and he'll think, ooh, geez, maybe I shouldn't have shouted so much. But it's interesting. It was nice to see these guys. They're having fun, and the country music community are phenomenal. I worked 3 years in country radio, the greatest audiences in the world. So I really enjoyed this. So 3 takeaways from this one. If you're talking to people, stay in the one spot as much as you can. If you're going to move, just move slightly, like Dolly was. Just move the top part of your body slightly. All this moving around and like this, right? You don't know where I'm going right now. It looks a bit crazy. So stay in the one spot if you can. Use your hands as much as you can to illustrate. If you don't know what to do with one hand, just put it by your side. Hold it down. Sometimes people have a prop. They'll have, like, the microphone is a prop, right? Have something like that. And you don't need to shout. You've got a microphone. They can hear you. So if you're going to raise your voice, do it strategically. Every now and then, particular words, use that strategically, but not all the time, because then it's just loud noise. Okay, Dolly's shouting a lot here, but there's something about Dolly's voice. It's not irritating when she yells. It's just the way she talks. Dolly's just loud. I'm Niles Mahoney, communications coach. Thank you so much for watching this. I really enjoyed these 2 guys on stage. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be phenomenal. I'd really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Cheers for now.